Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Loot, starring Maya Rudolph, a new TV series on Apple TV about a woman, a divorced billionaire, who is having troubles. Yeah, very relatable. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Please check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 9. 9 now available at Amazon.com. Check it out. I got to put the link in. Forgot to do that. Anyhow, yeah, Maya Rudolph is pretty funny. Adam Scott, who's very funny, play this couple. He cheats on her with her stepdaughter, maybe. I don't know. She gets divorced, and it's like big news because they're billionaires. Relatable. And then she finds out she has a, I don't know, some sort of foundation that she never visits, and then she has to find herself. And then the jokes are, oh, she's so rich, and the director of the foundation hates her because she's, a vapid woman. And then she learns not to be vapid because that would happen. You got she has $87 billion. Yeah, she'd learn her lesson, I'm sure. I'm sure she just wouldn't continue her insanely rich lifestyle and go deeper and deeper into depravity. I just don't know what the show is or why, why anyone would watch it. It's called Loot, June 24th. I don't know. The trailer looks not good. Not good. And the jokes are based on an insanely rich person's deal. There's nothing much to this character is the problem. She is a blank slate living the high life, and now she's having troubles. Who could relate to that? I can't relate to it. Now, if you did sort of a thing where her background is she worked really hard to get to where she was and was once a normal person, maybe you could make this work. But the Beverly Hills Billies was a famous sitcom, and that was funny because they were hillbillies and then got rich. And then all the rich, snooty people had to deal with them. You don't start with the rich, essentially snooty person and then try to humanize them. Like, what the hell is this? what the hell are you doing? I mean, the whole premise of this show is like, I'm supposed to feel, look, divorce sucks for everybody, but it doesn't suck for women, especially women who marry rich and then get divorced and, walk away with $87 billion. She has $87 billion. I mean, she doesn't have to work a day in her life. She certainly doesn't have to go to her foundation or whatever. I would say within a couple of months, she'd be back on her feet doing rich girl stuff. I mean, they're acting like she's an alien from another planet that can't talk to people. Look, money warps you. That would be a good show. That would be a great show. That she doesn't learn her lesson. And that she's actually a total idiot. That could be funny. That could be really funny. I actually scripted a show like, well, it's not like this, but the premise was the main character was a millionaire, but he had different ambitions, and they were made clear in the show. So part of the reason it worked is, yeah, he wasted a ton of money, but it was hilarious to see him waste the money. This doesn't look like it's going to be hilarious to watch her waste money. In fact, it doesn't look like she's wasting any money. She's just dressing in fancy clothes every once in a while, and it's like, I mean, you have $87 million. You can literally go inside the restaurant. If you don't like it, you could buy the place, shut it down, and fire everybody in there. Like, that's something I would want to see. It would be it's still a tough sell in this economy. Tough sell in this economy. You mean to tell me, Apple TV, you want people who are going broke, who are paying $5 at the pump and having all these problems, you're gonna say, oh, subscribe to Apple TV so you can see a sitcom about a billionaire. Ha 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 ha. I don't know if that's really the right message to send. Schitt's Creek, I think I said that right. Schitt's Creek with the C, YouTube, was a great story because it was about millionaires who lost all their money and then they had to be like normal people again. And that was a great show. She doesn't lose her money in this, from what I see. So, okay, we're going to see Maya Rudolph. I mean, she gets a makeover in the middle of the show. Who cares? She's worth $87 million. What makeover does she need? She doesn't need a makeover. This looks awful. I mean, there are a couple of mild laughs here, but I don't see this show working at all. Unless it was totally insanely over the top. Like Maya Rudolph is just an awful person. You know, someone like Paris Hilton. And she would be the wrong person to cast in this for that kind of character. Maya Rudolph, you know, she doesn't have, in my view, she doesn't have the right look. She has the look of a nicer person. You need somebody who's like either way too gorgeous or way too mean looking, so you can see the transformation of her trying to be more human but like failing at it constantly. Here, like, she seems like an okay person who just happens to be rich. And like this scene of her crying in her candy room, I guess that'll be a joke. Oh, I'm going to the candy room. I mean, that's kind of funny, but you want to see like excess beyond belief, and I'm not seeing that here. Yeah, they showed a shot of her going to a yacht. Okay, Michael Scott buys her a yacht, and but then later cheats on her and divorces her. I mean, it doesn't. Even the cheating scene doesn't seem all that dramatic. You know, it doesn't seem all that dramatic. Like, I want to see them do crazy things with money. I want to see her have a smash-up derby with Lamborghinis, like that level of crazy, and spend some real money. You know, Apple TV. But are they doing that? I'm sensing they're just not. They're just not. It's going to be. I don't know how you virtue signal with a billionaire, but I think they're going to try. I don't see any of the politics in this trailer, but I'm sensing it's there in the background. Yeah, I'm sensing it there because Maya Rudolph is a little bit woke. And again, I think she's totally miscast in this. Nah, she doesn't look like the kind of partying, you know, spoiled woman. She seems like a normal person. Too normal. Like even this shot, like she's supposed to be, you know, a billionaire. Is this a billionaire's bookshelf? Nah. These just look like a bunch of books you got at the bookstore. Why not like first editions? Like a billionaire to me would have nothing but leather-bound books in the background. They would just be everything would be insanely expensive. But that's expensive to do, I suppose. So, can't really do a breakdown of the 3 acts, but I mean, this is a fish out of water. This is Thurston Howell III on Gilligan's Island. Only not even as good, because at least Thurston and Mrs. Howell were stuck on the island and had to deal with being, being the richest people, but like having no access to their money. She has total access to her money. Like, who the hell could feel sorry for her? Yeah, I think this is just all around a bad idea, Apple TV. I think this goes 1 season tops. You know, maybe they renew it for another season because it's Maya Rudolph and it's a high-profile thing, but I'm not seeing the audience for this. Who is this aimed at? Billionaires? Is it aimed at billionaires? Fans of Maya Rudolph, I guess. Who, again, is a funny actress. She can be funny. This seems totally wrong for her. Now, don't get me wrong. It's probably a great gig for her or for any actress or actor because, hey, I get to dress around in cool clothes, get to do all these cool things, meet cool people. I mean, the whole show, I'm a billionaire. I get to act like a billionaire. Oh, you get to do fun stuff when you're in a role like that, don't you? But, yeah, from a creative standpoint, I just don't see the appeal here. I think this is a stinker, Apple TV. But that's just my opinion. And that's it for me, Tony D. And Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for a more base take. I got an hour-long Hollywoke hot take today. Check me out at the comic book store tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at least. That's in Glassboro, right near the campus of Rowan University. I will be doing a signing there at the comic book store. Hope to see you then, and we'll see you in the next one.